How's it going, everybody? It's Sean here, and today's video is going to be a little bit special. So today, I'll be reviewing the Collegium Pillar Destroyer High in the Avio Blue Suede colorway. Collegium is a footwear brand started by a good friend of mine, Nick, and they're based out of California, creating footwear that's made in Italy. So they started with silhouettes like the Pillar Low and the Pillar High, and throughout their existence, their goal has really been to elevate timeless classics at a price point that's much more reasonable compared to some of the other footwear brands that also create their shoes in Italy. So Collegium's latest silhouette is this one. This is called the Pillar Destroyer High, and for its debut colorway, which was the white and gray one, that sold out completely on Collegium's website within seconds. So the one I'm reviewing here today is technically an unreleased version, but they are slated to release sometime later in the year. So the official colorway for this shoe is Avio, Bianco, and white, and the Pillar Destroyer High retails for $250 US, which translates to around 340 Canadian. So before we go into further detail about the shoe, here's a quick look at the box. And this comes in a very clean, very sleek, off-white or bone-colored box. We have Collegium branding at the top in this metallic finish. We have some additional quotes on the side of the box, and on the front, we have the style name and the size. Inside the box, they also give you this dust bag as well, which has Collegium branding stamped on in gold. So jumping back to the shoes, the Pillar Destroyer High is easily Collegium's most athletic looking shoe. And according to their founder Nick, this silhouette is inspired by 3 different classic Nikes. The overall shape is inspired by the Air Jordan 1 High, and then components of the upper are also inspired by the Nike Terminator and the Nike Blazer. Overall though, this is a very clean, very minimalistic take, tied together with very elevated materials. So diving straight in, as we start off with the toe box, you can see we have this very tumbled, off-white or sail colored leather. Similar to a lot of athletic footwear, we have these perforations that run throughout. Surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, the leather here, at least on my pair, was a little bit more smooth. And one thing I really like about this shoe is how tapered and how sleek the toe box is. We have more of that sail leather running up where the eyelets of the sneaker are, and then below this, covering the mid panel of both sides of the sneaker, we have this top grain Italian suede, which is done in this grayish blue color. Moving further back, we see more of that very soft, very tumbled off-white or sail leather. And I forgot to mention, this leather is also top grain leather, also sourced from Italy. Moving back to the end of the shoe, we see that grayish blue suede once again. This covers the top ankle collar area, and there's also this heel loop as well. And we see more of that suede covering the bottom heel as well. For the laces, the stock laces are a flat wax white lace, but in addition, Collegium also gives you 3 extra lace options. So we have a black lace, a tan colored lace, and if you really want to add some pop to the shoe, this hot pink lace as well. Underneath the laces, we have a nylon tongue, and at the very top, we have this leather tag, which has a Collegium wordmark embossed across. Both the back of the tongue and the inner liner of the shoe is lined in a super soft Italian calf leather, which adds to the whole luxurious feel of this sneaker. And then as I pull out the insole, these come with a leather-lined polyurethane insole with Collegium and Made in Italy branding on the heel. So the upper of the shoe sits atop this very vintage looking midsole. These Margom soles are also made in Italy. And a very unique characteristic about it is Collegium has actually incorporated a second layer of polyurethane underneath the insole between the sole and the lasting board to give you that added comfort on feet. And then turning the shoe over to the bottom, we have a Margom rubber outsole, which is done in this gray finish, and we have this circular traction pattern on the forefoot. In terms of sizing, so my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and Collegium sneakers are done in European sizing. So if you go on their website, they give you detailed instructions on what the equivalent is for your US size. And for this shoe specifically, I got these in a size 43, and I'd say that they're a little bit roomy from a length perspective, but they're absolutely perfect from a width perspective. Personally, I don't think there's any way I can go down to a 42. And again, according to Nick, if you're a 9 or 9.5 US, you probably want to go with a 42. And then if you're like a 10, 10.5, then I think 43 would be the way to go. Next up, in terms of comfort, so this shoe was actually surprisingly comfortable. I've been wearing these for hours for the past 2 or 3 days, and honestly, these feel very good on feet. The leather, as you could probably tell, is really soft, and it feels broken in already. And because of the thick insole and the additional polyurethane wedged between the sole, there's actually pretty decent cushioning, especially underneath the heel. When you compare this to other high-end made in Italy shoes, honestly, I'm not even being paid for this review, but this actually blows those out of the water. Last but not least, in terms of the quality on this shoe, by far this is the best aspect about this sneaker. The materials feel super premium, and if we're willing to pay $180 or $200 on average Jordans, then paying $250 for a sneaker like this is a steal. With all that said, now let's lace up these pillar destroyers and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Of all the silhouettes created by Collegium so far, I gotta say honestly guys, this one is definitely my favorite. In fact, I was trying to get the white and gray pair, and the fact that it sold out so fast is just a testament to the success of this silhouette. I believe Nordstrom is going to be releasing the OG white and gray pair sometime in the next few weeks, so I got my fingers crossed that hopefully I'll be able to grab a pair through their website. So I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this Collegium Pillar Destroyer. How do you guys feel about the look of this shoe? And how do you as a consumer feel about paying that slight premium price to get much better quality on your product? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. Before I end this video, a huge shout out over to Collegium, so be sure to check them out. I'll add their social media, their website, all that good stuff down below. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.